Hey guys, Jem here with another book review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Ascend by Amanda Hocking, the third book in the trilogy. Well, the third and final book. I love this, I don't know, I love the ending. I honestly did. I rated an 8.5 out of 10, and this will be a spoiler review, just to let you know. Now on to the synopsis. Wendy Everly is facing an impossible choice. The only way to save the trail from their deadliest enemy is by sacrificing herself. But if she doesn't surrender to the Vitra, her people will be thrust into a brutal war against an unbeatable foe. But how can Wendy leave all her friends behind, even if it's the only way to save them? The stakes have never been higher because her kingdom isn't the only thing she stands to lose. After falling for both Finn and Loki, she is about to make the ultimate choice: who to love forever. One guy has finally proven to be the love of her life, and now all their lives might be coming to an end. Everything has been leading to this moment. The future of her entire world rests in her hands, if she's ready to fight for it. So in this last concluding book, Wendy marries Tove. Tove, as I said in my last review, is gay. So things are a little awkward. They're friends, but it's a little awkward, you know. And things don't really go too smoothly either. With the whole war and battles with the Vitra, things start to get a little rocky around the palace. Especially Alora, when her powers are starting to because apparently the Trill's abilities age them when they use it, and if they don't use it, they start to go insane and messes with their heads. So Alora had used up a lot of her powers and aged so much, and she was only 39. So it was she died not even when she was 40. Yes, Alora dies. Just put that out there. Also, and then Wendy has to come up into power. Now, with her marriage with Tove, Finn actually encouraged it because Tove is gay. He knew that Tove was gay. And so things start to end between those two. It's but it's always in novels or in series, the first guy that the girl meets and is introduced to is the one that is her love interest and she ends up with. In the Mortal Instruments, she ends up with Jace because that was the one that she met during the first book. She already knew Simon, but she more met Jace. She talked to Jace and met him. And then also in the Infernal Devices, Tessa met Will, and she ends up with Will. So, those were spoilers from 2 other different series by Cassandra Clare, which I've done reviews on of all her books so far. So you can go check them out on my channel. But in this book, this one has a little bit of a twist, you see. So she doesn't end up with Finn. She ends up with Loki, the other guy that she met in the second book, which is a new nice twist. Cause usually, if the main character is a girl, she ends up with the guy she's introduced to in the first book, which was Finn. But she doesn't end up with Finn, she ends up with another guy that was introduced in the second book. And the romance really kicks off in the third. Now, so she's she loves Loki, she's ended things off with Finn. She's still married to Tove. So, and things get a little crazy with the wars. A lot died. And then finally they were able to actually overcome the Vitra and kill the king, who is Wendy's father, Oren. She was able to cut Oren's head off and kill him finally. And Loki died in the process, though. So she was able to sort of resurrect him back to life with Sarah's help, who's Sarah, who is Oren's wife, the Vitra queen. So, and then I'm mostly talking about the romances, because that's, a lot of what I liked. But, her and Tove have their marriage annulled. She marries, Loki. She had this one night with Loki during, when they were scouting on Selena, which was a town that was attacked by the Vitra during the battles, and nearly everybody was killed. So it was like when they were helping out with the town, it was like then, because Tove used his abilities too much, it made him go a little bit crazy, and so she spent the night with Loki. And so Tove knew about it, of course. And so he didn't really mind too much, because he was gay. He didn't really love her, but he was jealous that he couldn't love her. So there was that. But he ends up happy anyway. Tove ends up with Bane, which I so knew was gonna happen, you know? I wish, the only thing I'm sad about is that the book never actually gave more insight into Tove and Bane's relationship, which I wish it did, or maybe, like, Amanda Hocking could do, like, maybe a little, like, e-novella of Tove and Bane's relationship, because I really do love those two together. It's just so nice. Then Rhys and Rhiannon are together, and Willa and Matt are together too. So those are the main couples. And then Finn, after things were over, he found a new love with Mia, who was an Oslina survivor with her daughter, and they end up getting married. There's this whole epilogue too, an epilogue of 4 months after, then and then there was a whole nother, because this has a bonus story inside of it. The bonus story was a whole year and a half after, and it was just so nice. Because Wendy was, like, pregnant from that one night in Oslina, and she had a son named Oliver. And then Mia and Finn got married too. And it's like everybody's getting married except for Tove and Bane, and Matt and Willa, and then Rhiannon and Rhys. So it's only like 2 couples out of the 5. Mostly because the first 2 couples couldn't marry yet. They're trying to get the whole equality love thing going around for the trail, because, like, you know, people should be able to love who they want. And Rhys and Rhiannon, they're, like, in college, I believe. So there's that. Anyway, and Finn and Mia have another child on the way. Because Hannah, who is Mia's first child, was from her other husband who died in the Oslina attack. But then found new love with Finn. And you guys all know the rest. So I really did love this book and the ending. It was just so nice. I want to own all 3 books now. I'm actually going to try to get them all. But that's all I really have to say about this book. Again, an 8.5 out of 10. Completely amazing. I really do recommend the series if you haven't read it already. If you haven't read it, why are you watching this? I already said this is a spoiler review. So, there's that. That's been done now. Now I'm going to be reading Wildfire by Karsten Knight. Then after that, or maybe after this, I might be reading Embers and Echoes, or Echoes and Embers, which is the second book of this series. Or maybe after Wildfire, I'll read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. If my friend can find her copy of Hollow City, I'll be reading that after this. And then I will definitely be reading An Abundance of Catherines. Once I finish this, I will have officially read all John Green books except for Will Grayson, because that one he wrote with David Levithan, I believe, if I remember correctly. So that's all I really have to say. I hope you guys like, favorite, comment, subscribe up top, and comment down below. If you guys have... Okay, tell me this. If you read the Trail trilogy, what did you think of it? And if you read anything else by Amanda Hocking, like, I heard the Water Song series, was that one good? Because I heard lots of good things about it, but I haven't read it myself, and I really do wish to read it. So there's also that. Also, I might be reading the Hush Hush series by Becca Fitzpatrick, because my friend really wants me to read it. She's the one that introduced me to the trilogy, so she will be trying to get me that book. So that's all I really have to say in this review. I hope you guys like, favor, and comment. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!